One of the largest exhibitions at the Museum of International Folk Art in Santa Fe is also one of the most storied. The collection spans decades, continents, and cultures, and it's getting ready to take center stage in partnership with a touring show all the way from Europe. It's one of the Museum of International Folk Art's largest and awe-inspiring collections.
It was 106,000 objects, which came to us in 1978.
The inventory was curated down to a collection of 10,000 objects over a 4-year period.
And part of that gift was that he designed this exhibition where we're standing right now.
The benefactor was Alexander Girard. Along with his wife Susan, they graciously gave a lifetime's worth of world folk art to the museum. Alexander Girard is regarded as one of the greatest designers in the world of architecture, furniture, interiors, and textiles.
At the same time, he was also really well known for his folk art collection, which was vast.
The Girards began their collection while on honeymoon in 1939, seeking objects of culture, of whimsy, and of beauty.
When he was first conceiving of his collection, he was thinking about a museum of toys and not a museum of folk art. But be that as it may, a lot of the work that's part of this collection is folk art and traditional arts. He designed multiple visions. He had a hand in everything about this show. The color, the design of the interior space, the placement of all the objects. He really literally would get into the sets and place the objects as he wished.
The long-term exhibition entitled Multiple Visions, A Common Bond, is unlike many museum exhibitions in that it's not defined by object labels. Girard was insistent on it being a visual experience.
Everything is a theater, everything is a set, and everything is a set design that he created.
The collections are assembled by nationality, thematic identities, and some by tableau.
Often he would buy directly from the artists. He would buy everything that they had in their workshop or that they were selling at a table and then ask them to make more. This is a perfect example of the town of Acatlán de Osorio in Puebla, Mexico. Most of these objects were made by one particular family. The family and the man, his name was Herón Martínez Mendoza. And you'll see that there are lots of houses in here. And so you can imagine that he bought some of the houses and then asked for several dozen more to be made, so that he could populate his village that he wanted to create.
This year, the museum will welcome a touring exhibition from Vitro Design Museum in Germany featuring Girard. So they're taking the opportunity to give the exhibition a deep clean, complete with replacing scratched or damaged plexiglass, cleaning the floors, as well as comprehensive collections care and cataloging.
Every object is removed from the set. It is tagged, and we know exactly where it will be replaced, exactly as he had placed it back in 1982. It is then photographed so that we have a really good document of it, and then that can then populate our database, which ideally in the future will be able to be accessed by the public as a virtual exhibition.
Multiple Visions represents a snapshot of MOIFA's past, present, and future, all in one stunning gallery. And it's a gallery that continues to captivate and entertain guests of all ages. Now, while the touring show isn't expected until May, Multiple Visions is part of the museum's permanent collection, and it is in residence for visitors to see. If you want more information on it, just head over to foxnewmexico.com.